Peace and love, African family. Peace, love, and sunlight. This is Ankeru from Jam Towards Africa family. And today, guys, we're on the second day of Kwanzaa. The second day for you to reflect. The second day for you to actually sum up everything that you get done for 2023. It's the 27th. And on the 27th day of every December family, we celebrate self-determination. It's the second, the second actually, I would say, personal development, self-help, or whatever you want to call it, soul search, or whatever you want to call it, family. It's just a way for you to find yourself and know what you're about, actually understand yourself, know what you're actually come on earth. When you leave this earth, you leave something that somebody can build on, for your kids to build on, and then for them to take things forward and help. Whatever your beliefs was on this earth, family. So the second day we talk about self-determination, family. And once for you to be successful in everything, you got to be determined. That's just a characteristic of success. And you have to have that quality. You cannot give up easily. You want this thing and you fail a few times when you give up and stuff. So I'm always that I'm determined, and in everything I do, because I'll never give up, family. I remember when I come into Africa, going to Ghana, the Black Star Line, when I was going to Ghana, family. I remember it's a COVID time. I never have the COVID vaccine or anything and stuff. The COVID test. I never have the COVID test. And I'm stuck in France. As you know, guys, I don't have a US visa, so I have to go through. When I first got at the airport, family, I thought I could transit through the US. They said no, I have to cancel my ticket, family, and go back to the drawing board and start to look on ways. Then I have to say, all right, then see, you can go through Cuba. So I leave from Jamaica to Cuba, and I spend like 14 days in Cuba. Then I travel from Cuba to Amsterdam to Paris, France, and then I stuck in France for the flight. Cancel. I have to reschedule the flight because I do have the COVID test, and they won't let you. I'll let you out the airport. I have to wait, and I have to sit down at the security there waiting. Other people was going back because they never have the COVID test, and they're not letting you through on the flight. I have to wait like 2 days in France. Then I get something to Amsterdam. Then from Amsterdam, I was in Ghana, and I think it was on the 20th or the 21st of December 2020. I was in 2020 is when I came to Ghana, family, and now we're actually in 2024. So guys, it's actually almost 4 years now since next year will be 4 years. But I'm telling you, family, it was an easy situation in COVID time, coming to Africa, knowing no one but my Airbnb host. And I just say, this is something that, it's just like a calling, family. And that's the thing, if you have the calling, you cannot hide and stop your calling. You cannot hide your destiny, family. So it was destined for me to be here, and it was destined for me to help you to come back. And this is our self-determination, family. I always say I want to have a YouTube channel, but I always tell myself that I want to wait till I have my life together, I have my family together. And these are the things, family, I want to add value to people's life. I just don't want to get up and turn on my camera and talk all of that stuff and scam people. Even when I was scammed by a demon, I could get up and leave, and I never leave. That's what I'm telling you, family. So, I just want to take up my camera and just take the settings just because I can get a few clicks and just because I can earn from YouTube. And not even thinking about that. I'm just thinking about adding value to people's life and help people who want to come back to Africa can come back. Especially Kenya, if you want to come back, I'm here to help and guide families. So that's actually self-determination. And these are things you have to reflect. These are things that you have to actually intentionally think about and ask yourself, do you have these qualities? Are you self-determined? A lot of persons can be self-determined, but they're self-determined on the wrong thing and they end up in problems. So, you might have the quality, yes, but you might actually use it, to harm yourself instead of to uplift and build yourself, family. So, So today's the 27th, and we want to focus on, self-determination, family. So, so, that's it, family. Self-determination, and when it comes to self-determination, we didn't know we want to return. We simply believe some terrible calamity had befallen us. The gods had let tragedy come because we had not honored them. But we were wrong. We were warriors and hunters, poets and jolly farmers and stewardess. We were magician and healers. Artists and thinkers, writers and dancers. We were fathers and mothers, sisters and brothers, cousins and kingsmen. We were lovers, and we were home. We loved the land, and the land loved us, family. So we were black like the land, and kissed by the sun. As you know, guys, this is Africa. Black like the land and kissed by the sun. We know our strength and our fertiles, and we know much, and we know much needed improvement, but we were home. Yeah, family. So this is just a poem for you, family. This is like a black poem that you can think about, and So I just here, guys, to encourage you about self-determination, family. And if you're thinking about coming to Africa, and you've been thinking and thinking and thinking, it take a little, self-determination for you to overcome that, the fear in your mind of you thinking about what you see on the media and how, I might come here and this will go happen and that will go happen. It won't be developed like where I'm at and stuff. But family, trust me, you got to come and see, because all of these things that you're fearing, when you come, you're going to be wow. You're going to be wow, wow, wow. I can't believe that this is Africa. I can't believe I could live this way. I can't believe I can build this house. I can't believe this house could look like this. I can't believe that I'll be in such nature. I can't believe that I'll be getting this fresh oxygen from God. I can't believe that, I'm not getting so sick because the foods are real and natural from nature. I can't believe this. You can't believe me highs. Me can't believe me highs. Me can't believe say people want to come back to Africa. Me can't believe me. So it's going to be like that, family. You can't believe your highs when you come and experience it for yourself. And as I said, guys, if you never know it, I hope you learn this and know this and research this, family. You can pull up your Google Maps and look in the southern part of Africa. All of these places that this place and put in other places is in the southern part of Africa, family. From the Gambia, from Senegal, come all the way back to Kenya, go down to South Africa. That's the Holy Land. That's where everything happening in the Bible, family, and stuff in Africa. Everything happening to Africa. So these are the places you want to come when you come to Africa. And that's the thing. Why I think black people have a connection with West and East Africa. That's just it, family. These are the places that, your DNA is actually in these places, family. So, I'm just making this video. I'm just waiting for Miss Jam Tours to come, actually going out today. And, so I'm waiting for her to come if you have anything to add when it comes to self-determination, family. So, a lot of people is that wishy-washy. They want to do something and they feel like not doing it, and they feel like coming, you feel like this. I wonder if this gonna happen and that and this and that, family. But trust me, you got to have self-determination, and just put some actually, some pride in what you do, and everything will be fine, family. So to define ourselves, so self-determination, to define ourselves, name ourselves, create ourselves, and speak for ourselves. So that's determination, family. You have to define yourself so you know who you are. Name ourselves. So when you name your kids, you don't actually name your kids with some name that is not actually a part of you. To all of my kids, I try to give them made up names, name that has no spiritual bound to it, family. So Amesh, Jamesh, and Rialena, all of those names are names that was made up, So create for ourselves. You have to create for yourself, family. So that's the thing. That's the most important thing, family, to create something for yourself. You know what I mean? What I'm doing, I'm creating. You know what I mean? If I wasn't creating something for myself, I wouldn't be here today. Creating something for yourself, family, is very, if you don't create something for yourself, somebody gonna hire you to create something for them. That's how the world make up, family. That's how it make up. You know what I mean? If you don't create for yourself, somebody gonna hire you and pay you to create something for them. And when you create it for them, it's for them. You know what I mean? So you have to create something for yourself. When you create it for yourself, you can pass it down because it's yours. You know what I mean? You have to speak for yourself, family. So a lot of people allow people to speak for them, family. Allow the media to speak for you. You allow BBC to speak for you about Africa, and that's the reason why that fear is in your mindset, because you allow BBC and World Geographic, all of these people that actually just come to place something in your mind for you not to come, family. So you got to know that, guys. You know what I mean? Africa continent has the richest real estate and planet. All of these other countries want to come and mine out the resources, bring it back to their country, process it to make all of these things that you have using today. So just imagine if you can actually live here and use your creativity to actually build something to actually help. Yeah, family. So as I said, guys, this is Zankeru. Jam Tours Africa. Like, share and comment. I'll actually ask Miss Jam Tours if she have anything to add on this, and then she'll put it in and we'll see what she have to say, family. So let's go to Africa. 2024, family, is like when you come on to even number, those number are my luckiest number. Even number are my luckiest number, family. And I know 2024 gonna bring some big things gonna happen 2024 for Jam Tours and his family, and we just waiting. So if you haven't get it started, start on an even number. Your plans and your goals. 2024 is the year, family. It's the year for you if you don't know. So know you know. Family, Miss Jam Tours pop up on me while I'm watching Sting. You know about Sting, sweetie? It's a popular Jamaican reggae concert that keep every December 26. And it's like the biggest show. You know what I mean? Yeah. I never been there yet, family, but trust me, Sting is something. As a Jamaican, you have to be watching Sting. Sting is the thing. Streaming it live. Why are you sitting at the back, Miss Jam Tours?
It's comfortable for me. When I sit here, I'm feeling pain in my stomach.
Okay.
I guess because whatever is not slant. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm your chauffeur. Don't worry. With a big limousine.
I know, right?
Yeah, so today we are.
Enjoy my bowl.
And enjoy a bowl of fruits. So Miss Jam Tour enjoying our bowl of fruits, family. Yeah. Sweetie, so today we're talking about, it's the second day of Kwanzaa, right? Mm-hmm. And what is the second day? Today we're talking about what?
Self-determination.
Your family?
Kujichagulia.
Yes, family. So what do you have to say about self-determination? And your personal self? Do you know what self-determination mean? Do you know that? Can you see yourself like where you are self-determined? Can you see yourself like, oh, you're self-determined? Like, give us a situation where your self-determination, your determination actually end up in a positive way. Mm-hmm. And you find that, you know, whatever you did want, because you're self-determined, you eventually get it.
I think, in my own words, maybe somebody might have a different perspective or view. It's like when you have, like, the decisions are on your hand. Yeah. Like everything that you're doing is it's you who wants to do it, not somebody else who is choosing that for you. Yeah. Well, something of the sort.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can you remember back in your days or in your future or whatever, back then in your past, can you give us a situation where you were self-determined? And because you were self-determined, that's how you actually accomplish something, that's how you get something, only because you were self-determined.
Oh, I think I have a few situations.
Like, name the one you like, you enjoy the most.
I enjoyed the most. Working at a certain working at a certain place, that everybody will be like, I can't work there. But for me, I saw it as a what?
A stepping stone.
As a stepping stone and I really didn't care what people will say, you know, because we normally say you are the driver of your life.
Yeah.
Just like with this car, you're the one with the steering. Nobody else can hold it when you're holding it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just a certain sweeping job that was kind of awful in a way, because not really awful as per se, but based on where you are cleaning and stuff, you have to walk like a very long distance, you know, get scorched by the sun like the whole day, and what else? And then where you're working is where people are passing. You know, some people here are normally afraid to be seen doing some things. You only want to be seen clean. You don't want to be seen dirty.
Yeah.
But for me, I didn't see it as a biggie. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I guess I was just determined because I knew it's not the end.
Yeah.
It's not the end. It's just something to keep me going, and I preferred it than staying in the house.
Yeah,
you know, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. so I didn't want to become a workshop.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so as I see that Miss Jamtor is telling her story, she put her pride down and she have to do what it takes.
Yeah, I
so
did it for like 3-4 months.
Yeah. Until I get a job.
Until I got a good job.
Until she got a job. And even when you're telling me the story about getting that job, you know, or you actually call the boss many times. No, after you get the job at the real estate company.
Yes, I could call him like today, and then he's like, I'm still looking into it. I'll give you a call, and then I'm not giving up. After 2 days, I call back. Are you still, you know? I was pestering him, and then at some point, I gave it a space of like 1 week. And then that morning, something pushes me to call when it was around 8. Like, it's very early in the morning. I was like, no, surely, what am I even doing? I mean, it's very early to call, you know. And here, there's a way we normally, if you are calling people who are so rich, or a boss, or somebody who owns these big companies. So there's a way you also want to you know, to respect them and all that.
Yeah.
But then what I did, I said to myself, because my heart is really pushing me, let me just call. Only for me to call, and he's like, you can come right now. And I'm on my way going to Slash. I have a panga on my hand and a broom and a headscarf and, you know, rubber shoes, you know, just the way you can go cleaning a dirty trouser like that.
Yeah.
And I remember telling him, because I'm not normally afraid to give my view, so I told him, right now I was on my way somewhere, so if you'll allow me, I can come tomorrow. And he was like, that's fine. And that's how I got my job.
Okay.
Until I met you. Yes.
Okay, family. So as I said, guys, that is the Miss Jamtor story of self-determination. I give you my story already when I was coming to Africa. The trouble and problems I got through, but my self-determination actually allowed me to be here today.
Yeah.
So I just kind of actually give you some stories to let you know that self-determination, you know what I mean, it's up to you to decide what you want, and you have to go for where you want. No make nobody tell you, say you can't go for where you want, you go for where you want.
And love, at that time, were you also being told by people, what are you going to do in Africa?
Well, to be honest with you, nobody never know. I think my uncle in Jamaica know that I was coming. Nobody never really know, you know what I mean.
He was alright.
Well, even you were saying that. I remember coming, and there was a lady in the car that was coming in, and she was saying, when you go to Africa, you know, they don't play with like husband, you know, and stuff. They don't play with marriage and those things.
Yeah.
And I was like shocked to see the same thing as the person, because she have a son who live in Angola. And you know what I mean? So I was like surprised. I was like intrigued with what you said, like they don't play with marriage and those stuff. So I was like shocked to see that. You know what I mean? If when you actually, you know, in Kenya here, when you actually start to date somebody, they started to call you the husband already. Even before you even married and don't do no traditional wedding or do anything. They start to tell you that you're my husband and stuff. And I never hear that before, because in the West where you come from, you only hear that when you actually, you know what I mean, put on a ring on a finger and married in a church and all kind of thing.
I remember when I moved in with you, there's a friend of mine who told me, Guy, now you are married.
Guy?
And so, it was just like a day, we are moving in like today. And then I tell her, I moved in, and then she's like, hey, at least now you are married. So, yeah, when you stay, then provided you're living with a man in your house, or you're married.
You're married, yeah, family. That's the culture, family. So, and I actually experienced it in real life. So, You know what I mean? That was like, you know what I mean? I'll never forget that when she said that to me. That yeah, family. So this is Ankeru from Jam Tours Africa family. Self-determination. It's the second day of Kwanzaa. Make sure you're celebrating it because it's a personal development. You know what I mean? It's self-help. It actually take you in the mood for 2024 to accomplish your goals and stuff, family. One love. God bless. I'm out. Jamaica.